All right, welcome to the irregular Wednesday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night live. That used to be Tuesday night live. That's now what's up with your universe with Laura B. That's usually on Tuesday nights, but now is on Wednesday night, at least this week. So thank you all for following that and following us into Wednesday night instead of Tuesday night. And also thank you for who has been following through with us in the dawning at 8 a.m. It's a big shift for me. That's 2.5 hours before I normally would go live. We are now live in the dawning as well. Welcome, Laura. How are you doing? Welcome, and thank you for your flexibility this week as my universe is shifting. And so I appreciate your shift within my shift there. And so how's your universe going?
Well, everything's going well on my end. And hello, everyone. It's always so nice to gather with this group. As Josh said, we are doing Wednesday this week because he has had a schedule change. So I will look at my schedule and see what I can do in the future. But I just want to say a few quick hellos to our community. I see that Lindsay has joined us. Good evening. Play, Love, Remember. Suzette, Care Bear, Karen Suki, good evening. Let me see. Doreen from the Children's School of Yoga is here. Hello. Hello, Chloe. Chris the volunteer, thank you for being here. Witchy Trista, hello. I also saw that Dale and Kiss 606 Star is here. Thank you for joining us. Hello, Karma. Good evening. Thank you for being here. And I believe that is, oh no, that's not everyone. Hello, Millie. Sorry, I almost missed your name. And that is everyone. So if I didn't say hello to you, it's just I didn't see your name here on the screen. But thank you all once again for being here. It's really a lovely community. And I see some people have started to type their questions in, which is wonderful. So how it works here this evening is I will start us off with a group message, and then I will answer individual questions. So if you would like a reading tonight, we will take the first 6 people. Please type your question in all capital letters into the chat, and Josh will star it, and I will answer them in the order they come in. And then at the end, I will do a quick pick a card. That way everyone receives a message. Oh, good evening, Grace. I did miss your name. I'm sorry about that. Thank you for joining us. Hello, Victor. Hello, Carl. Wow, we have quite a group here tonight. I'm really excited for that. Thank you all. Hershey, the shadow reader is here. Magic of Healing, good evening. Oh my goodness, this is exciting. Wow.
Yeah, thank you all for being here.
So much.
This is blessed, guys. Thank you for rolling with the changes. We appreciate it. And if you've we've been doing this for almost a year when you really think about it, going on. And so without any interruption, so change is happening. And so when the 3D starts to change, we're grateful that you guys are rolling with it. And I thank you, and I thank you, Laura, as well. So if you guys haven't been here before, we're going to pass this on to Laura. I'm going to duck from the screen here in about 10 seconds here. And wait, there's a question from Care Bear. And so what'll happen is put your question in just like that, like Care Bear did. And from your end, we'll start. I will throw it over to the right. And as Laura is going here, she's going to start with a invocation for all of us. And she ends with a 3-card Monty. So stick around for that as well. Pick a card. So I'm going to leave it to Laura. You'll see me duck. Usually I channel. We don't channel directly after anymore. We take the first 6. We've got Suzette. And we've got Karen, our Care Bear, as second. We'll take 4 more. I channel if there's something extraordinary. Otherwise, my job is to see the threads, which is what I do anyways. I see the threads in what's going on, and then channel against the threads of all of the messages here. I'm going to turn this over to Laura from my end. If you have a question, please do, of course, put it in the system, all caps. If you want to, let me do this as well here. If you want to work with Laura. There we go. There's Laura's information. Thank you. Laura's information is right on the screen. It's also pinned at the top. If you want a reading that's not obviously wanting to be placed on YouTube, energetics, not all energetics deserves or should be on YouTube, of course, and or if there's something that you need outside of a reading, a Reiki, or if you have a question on your reading, you can get Laura directly through her website at letspiritguide.com, or you can send her an email at laura@letspiritguide.com, or you can tag her on Instagram at letspiritguide at underscore. There we go. Let's Spirit Guide underscore on Instagram as well. And you can message her there either way. But so I'm going to leave it to Laura. I've got Suzette and Karen. Put your chat questions in the chat in all capital letters, if you would, or at least scramble it up, make it so I can see it. Big stars and something, whatever you want to do. But as long as I can pick it out there, we are good. We'll take the next 4 after Suzette and Karen there. And so we'll see what we got when I go back to the live. Laura, thank you again for rolling with it. All of you guys, there's 22 of us here. How awesome is that? Thank you all for being here. Millie is driving safe and favored travels if you're in a car. And otherwise, guys, thank you. And again, good dawning tomorrow at 8 a.m., which is the new official time for good dawning and myself trying to regulate my sleep. So the first week here, it's been quite interesting, but we get through and figure it out. But all right, I'm going to pass it off to Laura here. We will get things started. Thank you all so much. And again, do check out Laura's website. It's masterfully crafted, and look at her prices. They're masterfully crafted as well, and they're awesome. And so if you need services and you want a reading or something, but you don't want it published out to the universe, understandable. Check out Laura directly, and you can have a private session with her. All right, I'm going to drop off here and hand it off to Laura directly and let her continue from here. Thank you, Laura. We love you. Thank you all for being here, each and every one of you guys, Chloe and all of you guys who were here earlier in the chat, all the way down. Thank you. And I'm going to pass it off here. I could keep going forever. All right, let me go.
Okay. And I would also like to add that I did just launch my YouTube channel. So if you would like to follow me on YouTube, it is Let's Spirit Guide. So I did just post one short so far, but follow me on YouTube as well. And I'd like to say hello, Scotty Boy. Hello, Jolie James. And Jolie James has a question as well that I see here. And also, oops, I saw somebody else. I believe it was Bath Maven. Is that who I saw here?
Yeah, we got Carl there too. So I'm going to grab those questions. Yeah, I failed to mention, guys, and this is host's fault here. And we generally don't. Laura B posted her first anything on YouTube, guys, and it totally spaced me. And we generally, Laura hasn't ever posted before, so it's nothing. But she did, and we grabbed it. It's on the Discord. It's also pinned on my channel as well under the community page. So grab Laura and check it out. I'll give her a hand. It's amazing, and it feels like $1 million from my end to see Laura up there doing her thing. And when you see how professional what she put together looks, it's like her website there, and everything that she does. It's just absolutely. So yeah, check it out, guys. It's really well done, and we give props to Laura there for stepping out. And looking forward to see what comes next, Laura. That's awesome. All right, I'm going to dive off of here again. Thank you.
All right. Well, let's get us started here. I'm just going to connect in with the group's energy for this evening. Now, we have just had a full moon. It was some powerful energy. This full moon really brought up some shadows, maybe some things that have been hidden have come to the surface now for a lot of us. I know that there's been some releasing and some integrating of our shadow selves. So what I'd like to do is start us with a theme for this week. And hello, Michelle, and hello, Christine. Thank you for being here. It's good to see you. And Teresa, wow, we have quite a group tonight. This is really exciting. So I'm going to use the tea leaf fortune cards to get a theme for this group for the week coming. So let's see, what is the theme for this group? And I'm seeing this card here, so we're going to go with it. And our theme is Seahorse. And it says family matters. And this is what this card looks like. So I see that there is some emotion here surrounding family. There are some issues. It looks like some issues have come up recently with close family members. Perhaps this is family that we live with, or family of the heart. But some things have come to our attention. So this week, pay close attention to family matters, things that affect the home, things that affect your close personal relationships. And I see Doreen says, oh, yes, perfect card, Laura. So I'm glad that's resonating with you. I want to see if I can pick up a little more information here. Well, what I'm seeing is clouds, and the situation, whatever is beneath the surface right now, will come to light. There will be resolution. If things are kind of tense or bubbling below the surface, there will be resolution, but give it some time. Okay. And I'd like to use Rebecca Campbell's Starseed Oracle to get a message from our soul. Okay, so I'd like to get a message from our soul. And remember, and I know I say this every week, but our soul is always speaking to us. Our soul knows the plan. Our soul came in with a plan. And if we slow down and listen, slow down and take time to be quiet and be still, our soul will speak to us, and our soul will let us know what to do next in our life. So let's get a message. What is our soul trying to tell us at this time? Let's get one card for this group, and I'm seeing this one here. The Golden Children. Inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. And this is what this card looks like. Some of us, this is literal. Some of us are really working with children, and we are meant to guide and nurture these children, because this is for a lot of them, this is their first incarnation, or one of their first incarnations here on earth. And they came here to help us usher in this new age, a new earth, a golden earth. And they need as much assistance from us as possible. So those of you who are working with children, be patient, be kind, nurture them as much as you can, and really foster their learning and their gifts. Help them to develop those gifts, because they came here with some very special and rare gifts. And for others, if you're not meant to work with the children, this is about you and your inner child. So take time to heal. Take time to, I'm seeing this portal. So what Spirit's saying is take time out to do some past life regression or meditation that will bring you back to earlier times, either in this lifetime or prior lives, where you may have some wounds that need tending to. The more you heal yourself, the more you can heal and assist others. So that is what I have for what our soul is telling us at this time. And I see the sun here. The sun is really shining down on you at this time. That you are being supported. This is your moment. This is your opportunity for healing and for nurturing yourself and others. Okay, and let's get a card from our guardian angels. So I'm going to use the Guardian Angel Tarot by Radley Valentine. And since we just had the full moon, and full moons are a good time for releasing, let's see what as a group we are releasing. What are we ready to release at this time? Let's get one card for the group. And I see this one here. Okay, the Knight of Air. So this is about our thoughts and our intellect. So some of us have ideas in our mind that our higher self and spirit have placed there, but we haven't acted on them yet. And what Spirit's telling us is it's time to release that hesitation about sharing your ideas, your beliefs, and the knowledge that you have with others. Because the nights are about taking action. So Spirit's saying whatever it is you've been avoiding, it's time to face it. Release the fear of criticism, release the fear of being seen. But all of that can go now, because this is a time to be really stay determined, stay focused on your path, and stay focused on what it is that you want to share. And also what I see here is we're releasing being defensive as well. When we share our ideas, if someone doesn't agree with us, we don't need to be defensive anymore. We can let that go. Because Spirit's saying we're protected and we don't always need to defend ourselves. To always go to those spaces and those communities where the people are reachable and teachable, because those are your people. And let's see what can assist us with this release. What can assist us to move forward? And I'm going to use Denise Linn's Sacred Traveler Oracle for this. What a lovely day. I'm not sure. Josh, are questions closed? Let me see. Let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, yes, I have 6. All right, now here's the list I have right now is Doreen, Suzette, Karen. Carl just knocked himself out, so I'm replacing Carl. Teresa, with what's been going on with your dad, we're going to slide you in for sure. We are not going to miss you, Teresa. We love you. And if you have anything going on in your universe, like an emergency or family emergency or anything, and you come on this show, we're not going to miss you. We'll make sure to grab you. And Teresa, we know that you've missed last week with your dad and all. So, Carl, thank you. Carl withdrew his question, so we're sliding in Teresa. And then we have Jolly, James, and then Serena, which would make 6.
Okay, so what a lovely day asked if questions are closed. So yes, questions are closed.
And Carl, we love you, and I know we chatted on another chat there. Thank you, and we appreciate it. I know Teresa, we really wanted to squeeze her in there. We would miss her either way. But thank you there, Carl. We appreciate it. And promise you, you get the first slot next week for sure. So it's Doreen, Suzette, Karen, Teresa, Jolly, and then Serena to wrap things up as our 6. Okay, thank you. All right, go right ahead there.
Okay, so I'm using Denise Linn's Sacred Traveler Oracle, and we are going to see what will assist us with releasing this hesitancy and this fear? What will assist us in facing our fears and taking action to share our ideas? So let me just connect back in with the group energy for a moment. Okay. And let's get one card for the group. Whoops. Oh, and I have one coming right out. Well, I have two that fell out, so we're going to go with them. And the cards that fell out are Breaking Trail and Desert Passage. And these are what these cards look like. So we have two of them here. So the first message that's coming to me is to know that there is a divine plan. Know that you don't have to know exactly where you're going. You don't have to know every detail and every step along the way. Go with the flow. Learn as you go. Paint that landscape as you move forward. And with each step that you take, ask your guides, what should I do next? What should I do next? You don't need the whole plan laid out for you. Just keep following the light. Follow what lights you up. And the other message here, breaking trail, know that a breakthrough is at hand. You are forging a new path, a path that others have not walked, because although our experiences may be similar and the ideas that we have to share may be similar, no one is going to do it the way that you do it, because you are unique. And know that when you take action, that's where your breakthrough comes. So allow those things to assist you on your journey. And let's get one last message for the group. Let's see what angel would like to assist us this week. What angel would like to assist us? Let's get one message. Okay. So our message comes from Archangel Uriel. Call upon me, the Archangel of Epiphanies and brilliant ideas, when you need spiritual messages, revelations, and magic. And that goes perfectly with that Knight of Air card, because the Knight of Air is about sharing your ideas. So call on Archangel Uriel to assist with that. And the affirmations you can use are, my life is full of magical moments. I see signs and guidance from the angels in all that I do. So those are your affirmations. So that is what I have for the group. I'm hoping that resonates with you. Take what messages do resonate, and the rest just let it go, because you will know what is meant for you. So I am sending you all so much love and so many blessings.
All right. Thank you. There we go. All right. Trying to figure this. We're in desktop mode here, so we're trying to figure all this out here. So if there's a fat finger, I do apologize, but thank you. Thank you, Laura. That was amazing. And the signs and synchronicities, if you are paying attention, as we are definitely in a living toroidal field here, turn on do not disturb, are pretty fire at the moment. All right. So I've got the list, and I'll go over it one more time. When your name is called, just to present your energetics up on stage, I will have your question. If you can just say hello in the chat, we'll flash it on the screen, then go back to your question. So we have Doreen. I can actually see the chat here. We're in desktop mode. So the little picture window, we have the whole phone screen, but the actual video of us is like about this big on the screen. So it's kind of funny. But all right, so we have Doreen and Suzette, Karen, Teresa, and then Jolly, and then last, and definitely but not least, and hopefully you're not in the bath there, Serena, because it could be about an hour-ish, is yourself there, Beth Maven, Serena. And so if you know her from Truth Wave there, welcome, Serena. Welcome all of you guys. Thank you again for being here on a Wednesday night. Laura and I will get together this week and figure out a good calendar date that we can stick to time-wise as well. That works for both of us and continue this, but we pledge to do as best we can to do so on our end. And so, yeah. So with that, I'm going to drop off. If I hear something extraordinary, I'll do a channeling. Otherwise, my job here is, and it's something I do on my one-on-one sessions, is look for threads, and I'm really good at that. So I'll see the threads, and then from there break it into a channeling with what the threads are from all of the different messages. Because generally there's a big theme that goes on that is overviewing, and the energies generally that we're vibrating as a group are about the same. All right, so. With that said, please do consider a donation. Laura's information is pinned here. If you have additional questions when you're reading, you can email Laura directly. She will get in touch with you. This is Laura's vocation. And so the universe likes to complete a circle, so please do consider donating. Laura's Venmo and PayPal are connected right there or pinned to the top as well. We'll flash this occasionally on the screen. Please as well do check out Laura's new channel. And I got to really, if somebody wants to pin Laura's, and I can flash that back and forth too, Laura's YouTube channel, that would be blessed. I had truly spaced because, I mean, she just did this the other day, and it's like, wait a minute, and hello, she posted something on YouTube. So can somebody please post her YouTube as well, and we'll get that up on the screen here and there too. I would appreciate it, and thank you. And so otherwise, guys, I think, Millie, you might actually have buried in the chat there. So yeah, otherwise, guys, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Do consider donating if you get a reading or if you just enjoy the show, or like of course, the opening reading was fire. And then, of course, we have a 3-card Monty here at the end. All right, so I'm going to duck off here. If there's a need for a channeling, I'll pop up. But afterwards, I will introduce who's next. So I'll pop in for that. But otherwise there, or I may do it as the booming voice in the back. We'll see what we do here. But otherwise, we have Doreen up next. She's with the Children's School of Yoga. So, and Doreen, if you haven't subscribed to Doreen, can you put Doreen, if you want to put your channel in the chat there? We'll flash it on the screen and get people to see if we can get some subscribers there. Doreen does, anytime there's anything astrological going on, she equates that with yoga and with the astrology. And it's really quite unique and quite entertaining, actually. So please do check out Doreen's channel, the Children's School of Yoga. And if you have a channel here as well, we'll promote that as we go through with you on the your readings here. So Doreen, great to have you here. We love you and are grateful for you. And if you could say hi in the chat. And I'm going to drop off here and shut myself up. So Laura, it's on you. Thank you.
Okay. And I'd just like to point out that Karma Horses Trigger Hope wrote this perfect summary of the reading I just gave. So I just wanted to recap that. If I can find it now, I probably can't. Yes, that was it. That was perfect, Karma. Thank you for that summary. So that group message, take action one step at a time. No need to have it all figured out. Go with the flow. No need to defend yourself. Just find your people. And yes, that is absolutely perfect. Okay, so Doreen, I did see you, Doreen of the Children's School of Yoga. And let me see your question. I believe you're up at the top here. Here's Doreen's question. I think there was more to the question. I'm not sure where it went, but Doreen, if I'm correct, you were asking about a new dog that was adopted. Let me see. Let's see if I can scroll back to the beginning. Just bear with me, guys, because... I don't have a mouse, so scrolling back is really hard with this trackpad on this laptop. but let me see. Okay, yes, I'm struggling with my husband bringing this dog into our home. And I was hoping I could find the rest of the question, but I'm just not able to scroll back that far for some reason. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so this is, yeah, that was the second part of the question, Josh, but that's okay. That's okay. All right, Doreen. So let me just connect in with your energy here. And let's see, any suggestions? What would Spirit like you to know to deal with this situation? Let's see. Okay, so Doreen, I'm just going to connect in with your energy for a moment. And Doreen, I feel a lot of tension in my heart chakra, my throat, and even my shoulders kind of are tensing up a little when I connect in with your energy. Okay. So let's see what messages your guardian angels have about this situation. Let's get one card for Doreen. There's one wanting to come right out. Okay. So the card that I drew for you is Knight of Water. And this is what this card looks like. Okay. Okay. So having a second dog, yes. So what I see here is that this has brought up a lot of emotion, and I see this on both sides. I see, yeah, like this emotional imbalance. And like my hands want to move here as well. Like Spirit's talking about having a heart to heart, really getting in touch with your emotions, acknowledging them, giving yourself time, not just to acknowledge your emotions, but to think about how you want to speak. What words do you want to say? So your guardian angels are saying, ask for their assistance because they can give you the words. Because when we say things from a place of emotion, sometimes we may regret what we say after. And also listen to the other party as well. Give your husband the chance to do the same thing, to get in touch with how he feels about the situation and allow him to communicate to you. Because what Spirit's showing me is that the issue isn't really with each other. The issue is more of the workload and the imbalance that a second dog has brought to the home. So if you can remember, yes, I am on silent mode with my husband right now because I don't want to blow my lid. And that makes perfect sense. So yes, that timeout, if you can remember that you and your husband are partners, that he is not the enemy, you are not the enemy. But give yourself the space to really come come from a clear communicate from, how am I trying to word this? You want to come from the perspective of having clear communication, not to approach the situation when you are feeling very emotional. Cleaning and time. Yes. And I see your comment here. The imbalance to you, the cleaning and the extra time that it takes. Yes. Going to the beach this weekend alone. But what Spirit is also saying is to not allow things, like the situation does need to be addressed, that you will need to take action once you figure out what you're feeling and how you want to communicate that. So not to just let it be swept under the rug, that you definitely want to address the situation. And let's see, let's get another card for you on what action you can take here. How can you best address the situation? And I see this card here. Okay. So the card that I pulled for you is the Two of Earth. And this is what this card looks like. And what I see here is about priorities. And it's also about fairness. Being honest with how much you can handle, and being honest with what your expectations are for this new addition in your home, and what your expectations are for your husband. And again, my hands want to go back and forth, weighing options as well. But Spirit keeps drawing my attention to the fairness, that whatever the solution is, whatever the agreement is, it needs to be fair and balanced. Because in reality, the animal needs care. And being honest about whether this is something you can do or whether there's another solution. And Spirit saying priorities as well, to point out where your priorities are and where your energy needs to be spent. What are the things that Doreen has to get done? Because again, this is going to be a lot about communication. But I do see a change here. I'm seeing there's that what you're feeling right now, because this is new, this is the initial stage, there will be a shift in your energy. You will gain more clarity and more perspective and be able to be more grounded and calm. And Spirit saying, don't take on more than you can handle. Because again, everything in balance. And let's get one last. All right, I'm just reading your comment here. Yes, Laura, I completely agree. I'm struggling with just that. I do not feel that it is a good fit for me. Yes, and that's where that honesty about what you can realistically handle, and focusing on These are my priorities. These are my responsibilities, and communicating that. And let's get one last card. What is the likely outcome with this situation? Let's get one last card for Doreen. And I see this one here. Okay. So the card that I drew is Seven of Fire. And this is what this card looks like. And what I see here is that there may be some resistance from your husband. He may not see your perspective initially. And I also see that you may, but it's quick moving energy. You may feel a little more frustrated and a little more agitated initially, but this will move through, because I do see that there is light at the end of the tunnel. But what I see here is, in order for this resistance and these challenges to pass, Spirit is saying stand firm, that you must be firm and not to compromise what you know you feel or what you know you can handle. So, Doreen, that's what I have for you. And I am wishing you all the best in this situation. And I am sending you so much love and so many blessings.
All right, Doreen, thank you very much. Favor, there seems to be a lot of domestics favor, Doreen. Interesting week, energetically, with a lot of people. Suzette, you are up here. We love you, Suzette. So yeah, let's see what kind of threads we get here throughout the channel before we channel and see what's going on. But it looks we're starting out with definitely with fairness and balance, respect, and being listened to and heard for sure. So favor there, Doreen. All right, Suzette, you are up. Let's grab your start message. There we go. All right, and stay. And there's Suzette. All right, so Suzette, thank you, Laura. And Suzette, I am going to leave you in Laura's capable hands. Thank you.
Okay, so Suzette would like a general reading. Any messages from your guides, please, and thank you. Okay, Suzette, it's good to see you here tonight. Thank you for joining us. And I'm just going to connect in with your energy for a moment. Okay. So Suzette, when I connect in with your energy, I feel like this little bit of sadness, not depression, but sadness or melancholy. And the energy like started in my throat and it moved down to my heart. So perhaps there may be something with communication for you as well. And acknowledging your feelings and speaking your truth. So let's get one card for Suzette. What message do your guardian angels have for you? Let's get one card for Suzette. One card for Suzette. And I see this one here. Okay. So Suzette, the first card out for you is the Sun card. So cycles ending and new beginnings. So Suzette, I see here you releasing. You've been through this cycle, and I feel like this full moon energy was powerful for you. You've been through this cycle where you were in, I feel like it was almost this hermit mode. You were going within, kind of retreating from others, retreating from interaction, communication, and just really going within and focusing on yourself. And now that cycle is ending, and you're coming out, and you're feeling inspired and alive, and just releasing. And I'm hearing like criticism, self-criticism. So releasing these, and my ear is ringing loud, and I'm feeling pressure in my head. So releasing these thoughts that you have about yourself and your worthiness, and spirit saying, and now it's your time to shine. That you're being recognized by not just your spiritual team, but by yourself. That this is a good time for you to truly believe in yourself, to truly believe in your worthiness. And Spirit showing me a mirror and talking about talking to yourself the way that you would talk to your best friend. Give yourself that encouragement. Because the more you do this, the more you will program your mind to see yourself the way that Spirit sees you, which is pure and perfect. But any hesitancy you've had, and I'm really drawn back to that message that I drew, the very first card I pulled for the group, the family matters, because that's coming up again. Spirit's showing me that any hesitancy you've had in relation to family, that you can let that go, because Spirit's saying you are being recognized by Spirit for your efforts and the work that you've put in. And it doesn't matter what others think. And this is a new beginning for you. Those struggles you've had are falling away. And the authentic Suzette can shine. And let's get another card for you, Suzette. Spirit saying you're stepping into it, because I'm seeing like empty space here. So Spirit showing me that you're stepping into the void at this point. That anything that you want to become, anything that you want to achieve, that all possibilities are open to you in this moment. That this is a pivotal moment for you. So really work with this energy. Okay. And let's get another card. How can you align with this energy? And I see this one here. The World. Wow, these are two beautiful cards. This is accomplishment, success. What else? Completion. So again, Spirit showing me that cycles are ending. You have completed the inner work. You've learned the lesson. You're letting go of some strong karmic energy here. You're letting go of cycles and repetition. And Spirit saying, so now acknowledge how far you have come. because growth, the spirit showing me growth. You have grown. And this is not just Suzette has grown, but you have grown on a soul level. It's like you're leveling up now. So spirit saying, celebrate. Align with this new sun energy by celebrating your accomplishments, celebrating all that you have done so far. And let's get one last card for you, Suzette. I'm really drawn to the blues and the purples here. So Spirit's saying you can speak things into existence now. If you just, again, they're showing me that mirror. If you just tell yourself, this is what I have accomplished. This is what I would like to do next. This is what I would like to manifest. That the way you speak will greatly enhance what you attract. So use speech to your advantage. And let's get one last card for you. Get one last card for Suzette. What is the likely outcome here? And I see this one. Wow, Suzette, this is some big energy here. The card is renewal. And all major arcana cards here. So this is some huge soul growth has taken place. And the renewal, that is the Judgment card in the traditional tarot. This is your rebirth. This is Suzette 2.0. So you are really in alignment with this full moon in Scorpio energy. That because Scorpio is about going within and the rebirth. So Spirit's saying this is the time to really reflect on everything that you have learned. Reflect on all of your experiences as well. Everything you have done in your life so far has led you right to this exact point. And you can call on your guardian angels to assist you if you feel like there's more learning. If you're not sure that you got the lesson, you can call on your guardian angels and ask them, what am I meant to learn here? But Suzette, I mean, you've got this. You have some powerful energy right now. So use it. Use it to your advantage. Flow with it. So Suzette, that's what I have for you. And I am sending you so much love and so many blessings.
All right, Suzette, that was wow. You know, whatever you put after I am is what you choose to be. So, Suzette, you do not have to see melancholy and sadness. Step into that fire and listen to Laura there. You got this. All right, thank you so much. All right, so next is going to be Karen or Care Bear, and let's all take a quick moment, if you would. I'm going to erase this from the screen here. As we know, Care Bear was going live, and then situations happen in people's universes, and she is no longer going live at the moment. We hope to see her back, and I'm grateful that we see her in the chats. But shifts, lots of shifts and lots of universes there. So Doreen, favor to you with your husband. Care Bear, favor to you with what's going on with you and your husband and your universe. And so let's take a moment, guys, if you would, and just hold Doreen there and Karen, Care Bear, up to the highest light. Care Bear is making changes to her universe there. And Doreen, favor to you this weekend as you ponder at the beach your universe as well. So, and as we can see with Suzette's energy too, it's all kind of the same threads, right? All big changes and everybody seeing that and stepping into the energy of creating that change. So favor as you guys do so. And so hold the Care Bear up to her highest loving light, and we'll hold Doreen up as well to her highest loving light, guys. Thank you. All right, so next up is Care Bear, and so let's find her message here. And there we go. All right, so Karen, we love you, and we appreciate what you do for everybody, and always bring a smile to my universe there, especially when you're wearing something bouncy with cat ears or something. So thank you for. We will miss that, but we look forward to better days on your channel and bigger wisdom as well from you, Care Bear. You will have more to share and much more to teach, and for that we are grateful. All right, so I release and send you off in Laura's capable hands. We love you.
Okay. So Care Bear, I do see your question up here on the screen. Any messages from my guides about the new life I'm embarking on? Okay, Care Bear. So I'm just going to connect in with your energy for a moment. Care Bear, I feel a lot of pressure in my head. And in Spirit's referencing, you're in your thoughts a lot. But they're also showing me the color purple. So they're saying follow your intuition. Your intuition is your best guide. Okay, so let's see what your guides have to say about this new life you're embarking on. Okay, let's get one card for Care Bear. And I saw this one falling, so I'm going to go with it. Okay. So the card that I drew for you is the Eight of Water. And this is what this card looks like. And it's a searching, empowerment, fulfillment. What I see here is like these mixed emotions is what I'm picking up on. And I see the cups turned over and you walking away. And Spirit's telling me that these tipped over cups, these empty cups that have fallen, that they're not failures. So Care Bear, if that's what you've been telling yourself, or if that's what you're questioning, Spirit's saying you didn't fail. You haven't failed. That every experience we have is part of our path. Everything we've done is to help us gain knowledge and gain wisdom. And it's also to move us onto the correct path. Because the path that is meant for us at one point in time may not be the same path at a different point in time. That we are meant for change. That is how we learn and grow. And what Spirit's saying is that life that you were living may have been working for you at one point in time, but it was no longer fulfilling. That now Spirit's saying, come over here with me. I am showing you the way. that this is just one step. But there's a whole lighted up path ahead of you. So it's okay to feel hesitant. It's okay to feel emotional. It's okay to feel like you're giving something up or that you didn't succeed at something. All of those emotions are normal. But now it's to move you towards what is meant for you. So Spirit's saying, know that you are safe, know that you are guided, and know that you will heal as you move along this path. And let's get another card for you. And Spirit saying sometimes all we can do is walk away. So I see you walking away from what no longer serves you. And let's get another card for you. What action can you take to align with this energy? This new life. What action? Let's get an action for Care Bear. And I saw this one here before I pushed it in. Okay. The card that I drew for you is the Chariot. And this is what this card looks like. And Spirit is saying you will need to use your willpower. That at times it may be tempting to retreat. It may be tempting to not move forward. It may be tempting to stand still and not take action. But Spirit is saying your willpower is your strength. You have the willpower to overcome any obstacles. When you stay focused and move forward and take action on those things that you know you need to act on, this is where you will find success. So know that there may be some things that feel heavy at times, and other things will feel lighter. But know that your energy can balance that out. Your actions can balance these energies and control the situation. You have control over the situation, is what Spirit's repeating to me. Don't let your mind or anyone outside of you convince you that you are not in control. Because again, Spirit keeps telling me you are in control. And you're spiritually guided. That know that what is happening for you. This is for your own spiritual and personal growth. And let's get one last card for you. What is the likely outcome for you here? Let's get one card for Care Bear, and I see this one here. Okay, the Three of Earth. So what I see here, this is what this card looks like, is you working on your skills, you learning new skills, You learning how to handle situations that in the past you didn't need to deal with, that perhaps someone else had responsibility for things that you will now be learning how to do. But your talents and your strength will shine through. And it may feel like you're starting from the beginning. But Spirit's saying, allow others to assist you as well. Allow help to come in, because I see you working with others to build your skills and to refine your goals. So Care Bear, that is what I have for you. I'm hoping that resonated. I'm hoping it brought you some clarity and peace of mind. And I'm sending you so much love and so many blessings.
All right, I am going to do a quick channeling here. There's a lot of similarities between what Suzette's going on. Everybody's walking into situations of a shift, right? So what I've noticed already, and this is pretty simple here, if you can see it, between Suzette and Doreen and Karen directly is Doreen's walking into a situation and she's, before it goes anywhere, and she's seeing fairness, balance, but she's stepping into strength, right? By going in and figuring out what she needs to do for herself. Then Suzette is, again, stepping into strength as she's beginning to square off in her situation and stepping into resolve in some form or fashion. And then we have Care Bear, who's got a meeting on Thursday and is stepping into strength in her universe. So, Saint Germain, we are grateful that we are here. We are listening to all this, and all of us here who channel through Josh's higher self are seeing the changes. And if you have been seeing the energies going on, then there's some massive changes going on. So, Suzette, Care Bear, Doreen, I'll give yourself hugs. And Care Bear and Doreen, you are kind of close to each other, maybe. But nonetheless, we are seeing the love, and we are seeing how you are loving yourself. You are finding love within yourselves, and you are asking for more love to show from yourself. You are doing loving acts. Suzette, you are stepping into the strength to deal with your sister, stepping in to deal with your universe and not allowing it to run you over. Doreen, you are stepping into strength by saying, okay, I'm not tolerating being disrespected. There is fairness and balance in a relationship, and if that's the case, I need to reassess. And that is your highest energy, and for that, we praise you. And Karen, you are reassessing completely because you are, no, I am not tolerating that, showing strength and love for yourself. So all of you ladies, applaud yourself and the energies. What we are seeing here is massive growth, massive change, massive love for each other and themselves, right? We are seeing love of the self, and we are seeing those who are seeking change, creating action. So for that, this is amazing. You all should be applauded for seeing that, for doing, and for allowing those energies, not getting run over, right? You did not get run over, Doreen. You stood strong in your frame. Suzette, you are standing up to your sister, right? And Karen, you are standing up saying, no, we will not tolerate this. Absolutely not. We are done like that. And so for that, you are to be praised, all of you. Stand strong, that you are standing strong in your source-loving self. Releasing. Okay, there we go. All right, thank you. So yeah, you guys are amazing. And whether you can see it or not, you guys are the fire energy that is leading the charge in changing the universes, starting with yourselves. Guys, you should be, everyone give them a standing ovation when you really think about it, guys. All right, next is Teresa. Teresa, we love you, and we missed you last week. Teresa has been dealing with family stuff, and so hold Teresa as well as more change, right? Everybody, it's the energy, and I've changed, like new jobs and new times and such. We're all changing here, so which is good. Like the dam broke and everything's starting to move for people's universes, right? So Teresa, we give you props and favor and love to what's going on with you and your family as well. And you are up next. And so if you want to say hi in the chat there, and I'm going to find your start message there. and we will get you going here. There we go. All right. So Teresa, Carl, if you're watching in the rewind here, we know you go to bed. Thank you for giving up your slot there for Teresa, so we could keep it at 6.
Okay. All right, Teresa, good evening. I do see your question up here on the screen. If there's space for a reading for me, I'd like to know what my guides say about my dad. Okay. So, Teresa, I'm just going to connect in with your energy here. And I'm really feeling like there's some pressure in my head. So I'm not sure if your dad is having some memory or this could be brain or neurological issues. But yeah, I feel this funny pressure in my head. Just connect in some more. And let's get some messages about what your guides say about your dad. I'm picking up that there's some issue with it. It's like, I want to say it's neurological or brain based, but it's affected the body. So I'm picking up that maybe there's some mobility issues, there's some movement issues. So I'm not sure if that resonates with you, Teresa, but that's what I'm picking up here. So let's get some message from your guides. Ah, okay. I see your message here. He's been having hallucinations from the drugs, and the medication affected his brain and his thoughts. Okay, so that could be like that funny feeling I was getting in my head because it was moving upward, and I felt like he was close to spirit, is what was coming through. Okay. All right, so let's see what your guides have to say here. Let's get a card for Teresa. And I'm seeing this one here. Okay. So the 4 of Air is the card that I drew for you. And this is what this card looks like. And what I see here, Teresa, is that at this point, he's not in any pain. And if there is pain, it's minimal. That perhaps the medication has eased this pain. Because what I'm seeing here is him in this restful position. And I'm really drawn to the peace sign in the image on this card of the t-shirt, and it has a peace sign on it. And I'm not sure if I lost my connection. I'm hoping I'm okay. So I'm still here. My screen went black for a minute. Okay. And so what I see is that he's in a restful position. And it's it's this phase or this stage where we're not actively moving, but we haven't transitioned to the other side. And it's not limbo either. So I don't want you to get that idea. There's no limbo, there's no discomfort. Because in reality, when people, you say that he's getting ready to transition, to use your word, that your dad is dying. So he's getting ready to transition to the spirit realm. The last sense to go is our sense of hearing. So he is still aware that you are present and that others are present around him. And this brings peace and comfort. So what Spirit wants you to know is that he's not in some kind of discomfort here. That he is resting. He is preparing. His body knows exactly what to do. He is preparing for that transition. But he's still aware of the presence of those around him. And I want to get another card for you. What more can Spirit tell us here? It's almost like being in a deep meditative state where you're not moving, you're just inward, but you can still hear what's around you. So it's peaceful. Again, Spirit is really drawing my attention to peaceful. So let's get another card for you, Teresa. What more can Spirit tell us here? So they want me to go with this top card. Okay. So Two of Earth is the card that I drew here. And this is what this card looks like. Again, what I see is that he's close to transition. He's close to transitioning to the spirit realm. That you may see some changes. Over the next, the number 2 is showing up. 2 days, 2 weeks. But the number 2. And what I'm seeing here is Spirit's talking about when we're getting ready to transition, that people want to know things are okay, things are in order, things are being taken care of. And again, Spirit's drawing my attention to hearing. So perhaps speaking to him and talking about those happy memories, anything happy and uplifting, but soothing as well. Reassuring your dad that everything is okay, that those who are still here will be okay. Things are taken care of. And also that he will be okay. Because what I see here is like, it's like this perfect balance. He's not passing away immediately, but he's not recovering either. That's why I keep calling this transitioning, because the body goes through a process. It goes through certain phases, and I don't know I'm not a doctor, so I can't say the medical stage of everything happening and what order it happens in, but the body knows what to do, and the soul knows what to do. So just reassuring him, because again, he is aware of your presence. And let's get one last card for you, Teresa. What is the likely outcome here? Let's get one card for Teresa. And I'm seeing this one here. Okay. Okay. So the card that I drew here is the Wheel. And this is what this card looks like. And what I see here, Teresa, is the life cycle, him going through the cycle. And again, Spirit saying this is a natural process. Our bodies and our soul know exactly what to do. So I do see changes coming. I do see him progressing towards the other side. But what I also see is that this transition is peaceful. And I see angels and guides and loved ones around him, and light. So Spirit saying, as painful and difficult as it is for the living, know that this is a peaceful transition for him. So Teresa, that breaks my heart, but at the same time, I am hoping that brought you some sense of peace or peace of mind, some clarity, some insight. And I am sending so much love and so much calm and peace to you and to your dad. Whoops, you're on mute.
No, I'm not really. There's not much I really have to. It's kind of sometimes you just got to be quiet for a second. This has been one of those shows, and Teresa, your strength as well. Welcome to the Strength Party, and favor. When you're in where you're at there in your universe, when it all converges there, favor and so much love. It's yeah, so grateful that you have the strength there that you do have, and you have the backing of every single one of us here, and so much love and favor there, Teresa, and yeah, all of you guys exhibiting strength in your universes, from Doreen and Suzette and Karen, and now Teresa as well. If you don't see the threads in these readings tonight, wow. Teresa, we love you so much here from my channel to your channel to you. Big hugs in your transition there, and big hugs and love to your family. All right, so next here we have Jolly James here, and Jolly, I've got your question right here. So if you want to say hi in the chat, we know you're here. And I'm going to duck into the behind the scenes. Here we go.
All right. Hello, Jolie. And I remember it's Jolie, like Angelina Jolie. So it's good to see you. Thank you for joining us. And I do see your question up here on the screen. I would love to know if there's a message from my higher self or a message from Spirit. Okay. All right. So Jolie, I'm just going to connect in with your energy here. Hold on, I'm just sorry, just releasing some energy from the previous readings. So let me just clear my energy for a moment. Okay. So Jolie, now I'm going to connect in with your energy. Jolie James. And my ears are ringing really loud, and I feel a lot of energy in my crown chakra. And so Spirit's talking about you're really connected to Source, that perhaps you've been receiving some downloads or some information. Also, your clairaudience, I believe, is really active at the moment. So if you can find the time to sit in stillness, sit in quiet, and just allow messages to come. Even if you don't understand them, just allow whatever comes to come. Because your intuition is very strong right now. So I'm not sure if you have any Scorpio in prominent places in your natal chart, but we did just have the full moon in Scorpio, so this is a good time for Scorpios. Good time for that inner work, that shadow work. And that could be why you're really tapping into your intuition at the moment. Okay. So Jolie James, let's get a message from your guardian angels for you. Let's get a message for Jolie. Oh, and I see one coming out right away. Okay, so the card that came out for you is the Chariot. And this is what this card looks like. And I'm really drawn to the number 7 here. This is a lot of spiritual energy. This is spiritual growth. This is soul growth. So your higher self is talking about this is the time for you to really activate and harness your psychic and intuitive abilities, to really connect to Source. Because in doing so at this time, you're in alignment with the energy and you're flowing with the energy. And this will bring a lot of success to you. This will bring not just spiritual success, personal success as well. So this success will manifest itself in your soul and in the spirit realm on a spiritual level, but also in your personal reality. So your guardian angels are referencing that they're really recognizing you for your growth and for your determination. They're talking about taking chances. So perhaps you have taken a leap of faith, moved in a specific direction, and your guardian angels are applauding. Like, I want to clap my hands. They're really applauding your efforts. And they're saying that your efforts will pay off. But this is also the time to stay determined, stay focused, and know that you can overcome, because they're showing me like my hands lifting up. Know that you can overcome anything on your path, no matter how big or how small. that you have the ability to just fly through troubles is what Spirit's saying to me. And I know that sounds extreme, but that's Spirit's words. You have the ability to just fly right over it. It doesn't have to stop you. You will continue to move no matter what. So let's get another card for you, Jolie. What action can you take to align with this energy? And this one wants to fall out, so we're going to go with it. Okay. So I drew the 3 of Fire, and this is what this card looks like. And this is movement. This is inspiration. This is moving towards what lights you up. This isn't just a spiritual journey. That it is. So Spirit's saying it's a spiritual journey. It's about spiritual growth, but it's about your passions and your inspiration. Moving towards what lights you up is what is allowing this expansion and growth. Because I see this, like my hands really want to move. So Spirit's talking about you're growing and you're expanding. And Spirit's saying now's a good time to get outside your comfort zone. If you've been through this planning phase and you've thought about what you want to do next, but you're afraid to, maybe not afraid, because I don't feel fear here. You're a little hesitant because you're not sure how things will turn out. Spirit saying this is a good time to take action. This is a good time to get outside your comfort zone because you are supported. This will allow you to grow and expand. And that vision that you have, Spirit saying hold the vision. When you take action, ask yourself why you're doing this. And your why is that vision that you have, that goal that you have. So Spirit saying this isn't the time to sit still. This is the time to act. That things will happen quickly. You'll see quick growth and quick change, quick expansion. It's and Spirit saying, it's time to set sail. And I'm hearing a new location. So there could be movement here. It could be a trip that you're wanting to take. But whatever lights you up, I see you going to a new location. And this may not be literal. It could even be a shift in perspective. But Spirit saying move, continue to move. And let's get one last card for you. What is the likely outcome for you here, Jolie? Ooh, and we have one popping right out. Okay, so the 9 of Air. And this is what this card looks like. So what I see here is you coming to the end of this overthinking, this wow, I'm not finding the word here. Spirit showing me like this darkness, this isolation, but not actually physical isolation. But perhaps you've been within and you've been assessing your playing field, so to speak. You've been assessing your situation, and perhaps you felt trapped. You felt like you weren't moving, and Spirit saying it was your thoughts holding you back. But you're moving out of this space. And I see illumination for you. Like whatever hasn't been clear to you, I see becoming clear. You have been stuck in your head a little, overthinking, a little bit of a hermit. And I see that ending for you, because I see like the light turning on and some clarity coming through. And you ending that cycle. Because Spirit's saying, you are safe right where you are. You are safe. You are always safe and guided and surrounded by your spiritual team. So any hesitancy, any worry or negativity, I see that falling away. So Jolie, that is what I have for you. I'm hoping that resonates, and I'm wishing you all the best on your journey, and I'm sending you so much love and so many blessings.
All right, Jolie, let's clear. There we go. All right, so Jolie, that's amazing. And so you brought in a second thread that we can see here, which is not only strength, but also movement forward, right? Everybody here is making change in their universe, between Doreen moving and making change and working to see what changes are needed in her universe after her discoveries. And then Suzette making change in her relationship with her sister, and Karen making huge change in her universe, and Teresa going through change as well. And now with Jolie coming in with change in her universe. You guys are all amazing here, and just writing the energies, and if you notice all the synchronicities between them, it's pretty amazing here. All right, so from your end, guys, yes, there is a dog here. Somebody mentioned that a while ago. I am dog sitting for the next 2 weeks, and great for my universe because there's nobody that physically, other than myself, resides in the house here. So it's amazing to come home and have something jump on you there like that dog hit. So yeah, grateful. All right, so from our end here as well, if you are inclined to do so, of course, Laura's information is pinned there. Of course, the universe likes to complete circles. So if you did get a reading tonight, and you are not obligated by any stretch, but if you have the ability to and would like to make a donation, you certainly can. Laura's Venmo and PayPal are there. Do not forget as well, we have it start here in the chat as well. Do not forget the Laura's website. We should have it start here. Laura's website as well, but maybe I missed the start. But Laura's YouTube channel. There we go. Let Spirit guide, and I'll find that and throw it back in there. I guess I missed starting it. And somebody wants to throw that back into the chat, I would definitely appreciate that. But otherwise, please do consider a donation. If you want a reading outside of this YouTube configuration here and would like it private, of course, then please email Laura, and of course, she can help you with a reading. Things that you may not want to post on YouTube, or that you would like more clarity on, or and of course as well, energetics works through the internet. And so if you are looking for any Reiki session, if there's something that's blocked, or if you're noticing patterns or cycles in your universe, Laura can help you with that. All right, as well. Serena, Bath Maven is our last one up to bat. What will happen after that? I'll do a channel on, obviously, on strength and change, which is what we're seeing here in pretty much everybody's readings tonight, which is amazing. And again, please do consider a donation, and hold Teresa and of course everybody here who's going through it, Teresa and Care Bear and Doreen, and all the changes that are happening in everybody's universes. Teresa, we hold your father up to the highest light there. Care Bear, we hold your universe up as well. And Doreen, as you sift through your changes too, we hold you up also. And Jolie, as you move forward in your universe, in strength and in change there, may it be awesome and amazing for you guys, you as well. And for everybody, when all this shakes out here, favor, guys. So much love. All right, yeah, there's the dog if you can hear. All right, so we're gonna pull up Serena, known as Bath Maven, and you know Serena there. She's on generally with us from Truth Wave Energy Meditation. That's Victor, Truth Wave Energy Meditation in the chat there. So join us with him at 9:45 p.m. tonight. That's East Coast time, and meditate with us. He does this in the evening and the morning. the dawning there, and 9:45 a.m. and p.m. East Coast. So check it out. It's a different and kind of a different meditation than you would think. We're not sitting there oming, but we are raising the vibration. And so check it out with us tonight. If you're interested, if you're watching this in a rewind or the replay, come on over as well. And we'll throw a link in the description here. But all right, enough of me. And Serena, if you want to say hi in the chat, and I'm going to dive out of here.
Okay. Hi, Serena. I have seen you many times on Victor's channel, Truth Wave Energy Meditation. So thank you for joining us. It's so nice to see you here. And I do see your question up on the screen. It's your first time here, not sure what to ask. So I will do a general reading for you. We'll see what your guides have to say to you, if there's anything you need to know. So Serena, what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect in with your energy for a moment. Okay. Serena, I'm going to connect in with your energy. And Serena, I feel a lot of pressure in my mind, in my third eye. I feel like, yeah, your third eye is active, but I also feel like your thoughts also, like you're in your mind a lot. But I'm seeing the color orange here. It's like this orange fire, this flame kind of started swirling around when I connected in with you. And this is really related to the solar plexus. So I'm seeing like this creative energy, this intuition, emotion. This is all surrounding you right now. So again, I'm feeling you as well are very tapped in with this spiritual energy. And my crown is opening up. So you're very intuitive. Okay. So let's see what your guardian angels have to say. What would they like you to know right now? Let's get one card for Serena. I'm going to go with this one because this is the one that started falling down. Okay, the Six of Earth is the card that I drew for you. And this is what this looks like. And I'm seeing balance here. This has to do with your physical reality. Balance. And the words on the bottom are charity, generosity, windfall. And what I see here is this giving and receiving. Spirit's talking about that you have been in a position to be helpful to others, and now Spirit is rewarding you, repaying you for your generosity, for your time, for your efforts. So you can expect good news. You can expect perhaps a boost or a bonus, a monetary bonus, unexpected money, or it could even be unexpected opportunity that perhaps brings in money. But Spirit's again saying, you're being rewarded for your kindness and generosity. And allow things to come to you is what Spirit's saying. That all we need to do is attract. We don't need to chase. We don't need to go after something. That spirit showing me that, like, you're like a magnet. You're a magnet for good energy. You're a magnet for abundance. You're a magnet for opportunity. Things just come to you because you understand how energy works. You understand flow. So your guardian angels, they're applauding you. They're recognizing all that you do. And I'm really drawn to the gold color here. They're saying your intentions are pure. And they're referencing bravery as well. That you were brave enough to take action. You're brave enough to do the work. You're brave enough to follow the path. So let's get another card for you, Serena. What action can you take to align with this energy? What action can you take? Let's get one card for Serena. And I'm seeing this one here. Okay. So the card that I drew for you is balance. And this is what this card looks like. And Spirit saying this is just a reminder, everything in moderation, everything in flow. And I'm also drawn to the word compromise here. That perhaps there's a situation where Spirit's showing me you have some goals or requirements. There are some things that you would like to see happen. There are some things you would like. And Spirit saying in this situation, you may not get everything that you want. There may need to be some compromise. But know that this is for your own good. This is for your own best interest. That it's not always about what we want, but rather about what's best for everyone. But that balance and fairness will always be brought to any situation. Because again, what I see here, both of these cards, very balancing and things in flow. And that there may be times when you want to indulge in something, but Spirit's saying that you're strong and just use that self-control. And just allow things to flow. Allow everything to feel in harmony and balance. Keeping things in balance is the best strategy. And know that when you compromise, you're not giving anything up. You're just creating more balance and more flow. So hopefully that's making sense to you. That, yeah, balance is what brings about this personal freedom. Because what I see here happening around you is all about creating more freedom in your life. more personal freedom, more liberation. That freedom, and so Spirit's saying freedom and liberation come from balance and moderation. Okay, and let's get one last card for you. Let's get one last card for Serena here. What is the likely outcome? Okay, so the Six of Fire. So we have 2 sixes here. Sixes. Love, it's Venus ruled. It's good balanced energy. And this is what this looks like. So I see again recognition and success for you. Like Spirit saying all that you do, you're being rewarded for all that you do and all that you have done. You're being rewarded, not just what you do for others, but what you've done for yourself, because I'm feeling like you've gone within. Maybe that's what Spirit was referring to with this balance and this compromise and moderation. So Spirit was talking about the balance between the spiritual realm and the physical realm that keep things in harmony and in flow. That sometimes we may not want to do something in our physical reality, but it's necessary to do. And maybe sometimes we're tired and want to skip this part of our spiritual practice, but remembering to always connect with Source. That's the compromise. That's the balance. And in doing that, that's how we achieve success. That's where the recognition comes in for you. Because you're also, what I see here is it's your passions, your inspiration, what lights you up is what's being rewarded and recognized. So Serena, that is what I have for you. I'm hoping that resonated with you and brought you some clarity, and I am sending you so much love and so many blessings.
All right, Bath Maven there, favored Serena. And so strength. Serena hits the same change in strength. It's all, everybody's universe is in a shift and change, and Serena's is moving as well. So let me do a quick channeling here on this, and then we'll put the threads together here. And Laura, amazing as always. And of course, guys, stick around. What we have after my channeling here, we're going to do a 3-card Monty from Laura, and that's a pick a card for you guys here. And so 1, 2, and 3. And so Laura, amazing. Guys, all of you, Doreen, Suzette, Karen, Teresa, Jolie, and Bath Maven, Serena, all of you guys going through change and such here. Hang on one moment. Saint Germain here. We are grateful for each and every one of you. And those of you are going through change. All of you are going through, Suzette, you are going through change. You are standing up to your sister. And Doreen, the change that you are going through, you are shown something that may need to trigger change in your universe. And for that, we are giving you all the love in the world. That change, creating change is not easy. And all of you are going through that. Jolie, you are seeing growth and success, and so are you as well there, Serena. All of you are changing, and if you have noticed the energies, your current reader here is changing her universe. She placed a video on her YouTube channel as well, and so everybody is changing in their universe, right? So what are you seeing changing in yours? And you are writing those energies for your channeler here. He started a new job and is changing his universe. This is a Wednesday, not a Tuesday, and that had not happened before. So change. Can you ground into the change in your universe? We are seeing where each and every one of you who got their reading tonight is grounding into that change, where each and every one of you is that change, and where each and every one of you is standing in the strength of your highest self to help fulfill that change. And those of you who are going, having change thrust upon you as well. We send you all the love in the world. Sometimes you are not looking for change, but change happens for you into your universe. And for that, we give you all the love, but you have the strength, right, to carry on, to see what you need to do, to put your head together, to make that appointment, right, and to hold strength for those who cannot for themselves. So for all of you out there making changes, holding that strength and walking in your new universes, we love you. All of us here who have watched, if you have read the chat, love you all as well. You are loved in this community, and for that, we say we love you. We are grateful. And each and every one of you going through your situations, hang in there. And Teresa, we are sending you love for your father's transition. And for you, Karen, we are sending love for the shifts and the changes in your universe. And we are grateful that you are not tolerating what should not be tolerated at all. And Suzette, we are grateful that you are standing up to your sister who has been playing the energies and manipulating your home for a while. And Doreen, we are grateful that in the aspect of you are shown what you had needed to be seen, right? That you are not seen and that you now have to renegotiate the energies, right? To sit down and rejigger yourself and see where you stand in those energies. And for that, we applaud you going to the beach alone there. And for you as well, Jolie, as you are growing in your universe along with you as well, Sarina Bathmaven. We are seeing strength in your growth and strength in the changes that you are allowing in your universe and what you walk through. For each and every one of you, we applaud you and stand strong because you are standing strong. And where are you? You watching this, right? How does your energies match? Because generally speaking, we are all going through some sort of change, are we not? All right, so there we go. All right, so thank you guys for that. I appreciate it. All right, so I'm going to go recollect my energies here while we turn it over to Laura for our pick a card here.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is get a personal message for all of you. Thank you all so much for being here tonight. I know that you have many choices of tarot readers to watch, or many choices of anything on YouTube that you could be doing or spending your time doing, but you chose to be here, and I really appreciate that. So what I'm going to ask of you is to choose a number between 1 and 3. If you would like a personal message, you're going to choose the number 1, 2, or 3. And we will see which angel wants to come through to work with you and what message they have for you. So let's get number 1. Spirit, tell me when to stop shuffling. Oh, okay. Number 2. Oh, thank you for that, Care Bear. That was a sweet comment. Okay, sorry, let me get back to number 2. Let's get a card for number 2. Spirit, tell me when to stop shuffling. Okay. And number 3. Spirit said take that one. Okay. So if you chose number 1, your message comes from Archangel Zadkiel, or Zadkiel. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it. And your message is, as the Archangel of Forgiveness, I can free you from unhealthy ties to the past that keep you from living in joy. So if you chose number 1, Archangel Zadkiel would like to work with you. And your affirmations are, I forgive all prior conflicts in my life. I release the past in favor of peace and healing. And these are your affirmations. If you chose number 2, your message comes from your guardian angels. Think of us as your dearest friends. We are always with you, loving you from birth to death, life after life. And your affirmations are, in this moment, I am all right. Everything is okay. And if you chose number 3, your message comes from Archangel Jeremiah. When you call upon me, I will empower you to develop your spiritual gifts so you can more easily receive heaven's messages. And your affirmations are, my psychic gifts are strong and trustworthy. Angelic messages flow easily to me. And this is your affirmations. So once again, thank you all for being here. If you would like to book a personal reading or Reiki healing, you may do so on my website, which is www.letspiritguide.com. If you have any questions or would like to email me, you may email me Laura@letspiritguide.com. You can also find me on Instagram. My Instagram handle is @letspiritguide_. Also, I did just launch my YouTube channel, so please do follow me on YouTube and hit the bell so you receive notifications. I will be uploading videos, possibly doing live streams. We'll see what happens. My YouTube channel is Let's Spirit Guide. If you liked what I did here tonight and you would like to make a donation, you may do so through my PayPal, which is Laura Bennett 1111, or my Venmo, which is Laura Bennett-229. Thank you all so much. I am sending you all so much love and so many blessings. I hope that you have a wonderful week, that lots of happiness and lots of abundance come in for you. And remember, as always, let Spirit guide.
All right, guys. Thank you all so much for being here. And please do check out Laura's YouTube channel, and we'll see what we're going to be curious to see what shows up there. And make sure you hit the bell for notifications when Laura does post something. And of course, if you did get a reading tonight, guys, do consider a donation. It's not required, nothing is, but at least leave a comment and a thumbs up. Something to exchange the energy. Send Laura a thank you email, but or what have you. But either way, guys, this is her vocation here. So please do consider a donation. And if there is, like Laura said, there advanced energetics that you want outside of live on YouTube, there certainly please do consider a private one-on-one reading with Laura. Her prices are, if you've checked anybody else out on YouTube, are amazing. And as you can see, her readings are absolutely fire. And Laura, we are grateful beyond all words for your energy, and we thank you so much. And to all the ladies out there who are going through a shift, Teresa, big hugs and love from this channel to your family and to yourself there. We love you, and we hold you and your dad up in the highest loving light there. And favor to your dad there and his transition, and your family as well. And may his passing there bring you guys closer together and put some closure to your universes. And for Karen there, who's going through another big shift as well, Karen, we love you. And this channel holds you up as well in the highest light as you make transitions in your universe. And you know that we will be here to support you as any way we can and any way you need. And certainly we are always going to be in your corner there, Care Bear. We love you. And we love you as well, Teresa. And yeah, as well, Doreen, who's favor as well there as you ponder this weekend by the ocean. Our thoughts and prayers are with you and whatever becomes there. And we certainly favor, understand. And Suzette, favor as you step towards your battling your sister, they're stepping up in the energies, no battle, but stepping into your frame. And helping your universe by stepping over your sister there, Favor. We know you've been dealing with your sister for a while, and of course, Joe Lee and Bath Maven Serena, Favor to you guys as well, as awesome changes are taking place in your guys' universe, showing the strength that you guys have walked through there, and all of your strength there for all of you guys and your changes there. Big love and hugs, and thank you again, Laura, and thank you guys. Do check out Laura's website and her. Please leave a comment on her YouTube channel. Any last words there, Laura?
Josh, they were just asking if you can take the banner down for a moment. They wanted to see the kitty.
Oh, without question. There we go.
Yeah. So this is my she is my Abyssinian. So she doesn't want to face the camera though. Now my name's getting in the way. But this is Mayim. That's who this is. Yeah, now she wants to put her head down.
Of course. Camera shot.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She's an attention hound. She loves attention. Are you gonna face the camera? There you go. All right. Well, thank you everyone. Thank you for being here. Have a wonderful night.
Thank you guys. Truly appreciate you all as well. So much love and favor. And I have no idea there, Millie, what's up with that. But thank you. I will see you all in the next Good Dawning tomorrow at 6 a.m. my time. Yeah, I never thought to that. Or 8. I was the guy who you couldn't get me to get out of bed till noon back in the day. And then 8 o'clock your time, East Coast tomorrow. And Scotty boys, when you're back in guys in California, they're 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. I should say. Favor. All right, guys. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you all, and have an amazing evening. Thank you, Laura, for everything that you do. Do check out her website and her YouTube channel. All right, guys. See you all in the next. And the next actually should be in about 45 minutes there, hopefully, give or take. I'll see you all over at Truth Wave Energy Meditation with Victor there. And then, yeah. All right, guys. Have an amazing evening, and thank you all. We'll see you all in the next.